Hi, I'm Samantha from Thread Collective, and today I wanted to talk to you about one of my favourite weaving books. This book is not going to teach you how to weave, but it is going to expand your weaving if you are an 8-shaft weaver, and that is this book, A Weaver's Book of 8-Shaft Patterns from the Friends of Handwoven, and this book was edited by Carol Strickler. What is it about this book that I love so much? It's just incredible. Like, it has 765 different drafts in this book. Now, it doesn't tell you how to do them, it doesn't tell you which yarn to use, it doesn't tell you what set to use, it doesn't tell you any of that, but it gives you the basic draft and recipe to create these incredible patterns. And then I just have to do some sampling, use the knowledge that I've picked up along the way and have a play with colours and stuff so I can make my own fabrics, whether that be washcloths or baby blankets, any of that. So while it's not for beginners per se, if you have an 8-shaft loom and you're a beginner, I would still absolutely recommend buying this book. So as you can see, the book itself is a lovely size. It's generous with its page space. It's generous with the image sizes, so it's quite easy to see the weave structures that you're going to end up with. At the start of each chapter, it goes through a little bit of detail about how it's threaded, how you read this, because this is profile threading. It shows you how that converts to a threading sequence. It talks about your tie-ups and just gives a bit more information on the drafts as well. So it does that for every single chapter. When I say this book covers just a phenomenal amount, I'm just going to list off a couple of the chapters that are in this book. We have straight twill, broken and undulating twills, shadow weave, twill gamps, M's and O's, repeat twills and overshots, crackle weaves, waffle weaves, spot bronson, huck lace, quilted double weave, honeycomb, deflected threadings, and that's just some of them. It's not even all of them. So if you are an intermediate to advanced weaver, you're going to pick this up and you're going to run with this. You're going to put on a warp for towels and you're going to play and have the best time. If you're a beginner, it may be a little bit more complicated to wrap your head around, but that's nothing another basic book might give you, because once you know how to warp your loom and you understand how to read a draft, so you understand how to read a threading and how to thread your loom, how to do your tie-ups and how to do your treadling, you'll be able to do any of these. You may want to start in chapter 1 where it's just a straight threading, or in chapter 2 where you have a point twill, because it's a lot easier. And what you can do with those, because all the threadings are the same, is you can just, everything across these 2 pages is a straight threading. So you could weave this, then you could change your treadling sequence and you could weave this. If you change your tie-up and your treadling sequence, you could weave this, or maybe this. So the possibilities are endless, even on one warp, without having to change a whole bunch of stuff. So some people will love that this book only has black and white photos. Actually, I think most of you will love that, because then it opens up your creative possibilities, and others will hate it. But it just leaves room for you to discover what you like in those drafts. And you know, if you wanted to, you could start with black and white threads, and that would give you the same kind of look to a lot of these drafts in here in your finished product. And then you could go from there for your experimenting. It is not for anyone that wants a finished recipe. So if you want to know exactly what you should set your towel at or your baby blanket at, and you want to be told exactly how many threads you're going to need, all those calculations, this book is not for you. But if you don't mind doing a little bit of legwork, your weaving world can just be unlocked with this one book. I bought this book in 2017 and I have used it consistently since then. I'm a bit naughty and I don't always sample, but that's because I've gotten to know a lot of the threads I use, so I get a pretty good idea of where it's going to end up. And you know, if a fabric doesn't turn out how I want it to turn out, it will be good for something else. You know, a towel that comes out a bit too firm might not be good as a towel, but who's to say it can't be a good pillowcase? So we have that option. I absolutely love the waffle weave patterns in this book. I just love the variety. It's just such a great book. Let's give you guys a flick through in just a moment. My copy is a bit beaten and tattered because it is well loved. If you guys have any questions at all, drop them below in the comments. I'd encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our video so that it can reach more people. That would be wonderful, so we can keep making more of these videos and sharing with you all of the beautiful tools and books that are on offer for weavers and spinners such as yourself. Let's have a look at these pages a bit closer. So, where can you buy this book from? You can get it from us at Thread Collective. We'll pop a link in the comments below. While you're there, we'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to our channel and gave us a like so we can reach more spinners and weavers like yourself. Thanks for watching. I hope this video has been informative and helped you find another book for your library.